Hi, eighth graders. It's Friday, September the 18th, and I know many of you are at home quarantined or you are sick. So it's really important that you listen to these videos or watch these videos every day so that you know what you missed for that particular day that you're absent. So yesterday and the day before, we finished up our science inquiry assessments. So if you were absent yesterday, you missed part two. There is the ability to do part two on Schoology. You just have to message me and let me know that you want to do part two, and I will make it public for you to complete. Okay? So just message me when you're ready to do that. For today's class, we are going to go ahead and continue working on your restless earth vocab, and I'm going to introduce you to your science inquiry project. It's a project we've been doing for all the science classes for the past, probably about 5-6 years, and it's been a pretty successful project. The great thing about this project, if you remember last year, if I had you, we created a project wherein you had to test different types of toilet paper or paper towels or things like that. Well, for this project, you get to do something similar, but it could be about anything. You're going to want to start off the project with figuring out first who you're going to work with. Now, if you're quarantined, that's a little problem. So the only way you can work with somebody else is if you can work with somebody else, but you have to be able to communicate with that person without being in contact with another person. So luckily, this particular project, it goes over almost a 3-month period. It goes all the way through November. So a lot of it's going to be done on your own time. So if you guys can talk to each other on the phone or through email or things like that, there are totally ways to do that even though you're quarantined. So let me actually open up the project really quick. So there are parts to this project that you have to complete at certain times, and all of the dates are in the calendar. So in this project, let me open it up for you. You will have the science inquiry project requirements. You're going to open that up as well as a template. Okay, so let's start with the actual requirements themselves. The first part of the project is actually brainstorming some questions and figuring out who you're going to be working with. So we are going to in class start with some beginning thoughts. We're going to talk about who you're going to work with and beginning thoughts as to some ideas that you guys want to come up with in terms of what you want to test. And then finally, you're going to come up with your 2 favorite testable questions. So they can be all sorts of questions from anywhere that you want. You can even look up questions. So I'll place a site that you guys can go to kind of give you some ideas of what testable questions you could do. And then you will get approved for that testable question. Okay. And then, so that is due by Tuesday, September the 21st. So that is next Tuesday, I believe. I have to look at the calendar. Yeah, next Tuesday. And then by Friday, you guys have to come up with your variables. Okay, so you're going to write down your testable question in your writing template. That's here. Your writing template, that's this one right here. Okay, when that pops up, you'll write your final question here. Okay, and you've already got it checked by Ms. Dazan. So the next part is your independent, dependent, and control variables. Okay, so those are going to be filled right here. So independent, dependent, and control variables. And so you'll actually put those in, and then you'll submit that into Schoology by Friday, the September 24th. Okay. And then you just keep working on. So part 3 is due Friday, October the 1st. This is where you write your experimental plan and materials. This is the hardest part of the entire project, is writing everything out step by step, what you have to do, because you have to remember, this is a project you made. I have no idea how your project's going to work. By Friday, October the 22nd, so if you notice, you get 21 days, you have to perform the actual experiment and create some sort of table or graph. So if you notice here, it should be a nice, neat table or graph, and you can put this into your notebook. Okay, notice here it says notebook. And then by Friday, October the 29th, take that other October out, okay, you will need to submit your conclusion. Again, that is going to go into your template right here. Okay, your conclusion, you're going to tell me that. All right, and then finally, yes, you are going to have some sort of presentation that you're going to have to create with a poster or a PowerPoint. Okay, so message me if you have any questions, and hopefully you guys get better over the weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.